What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at pure 100% Kaijus. And just look, it's all Kaijus, no other monsters, 100%. I should note this is probably not the best Kaiju deck. You're probably better doing Yosenju Kaijus, maybe even Gradle Kaijus. But I wanted to see if this could work. If now that all the support is out, the Kaiju archetype is done, can you make a good deck with just them? And the answer is kind of. Very big kind of. So, if you're just interested in the deck profile, there's a link in the description. I have a separate video, it's much shorter, I'm just going to go over everything in here, explain how it works. Otherwise, I'm going to be playing 10 duels against random opponents. I'm going to be testing this thing out, showing you how it works, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alrighty, here we are, first duel versus Cloud Titan. Let's hope he's playing Cloudians, because that would be interesting. Now, you always want to go second with this deck. If you're unfamiliar with the Kaijus, they all have the same effect. You could tribute one of your opponent's monsters to give them a Kaiju, and then if they control a Kaiju, you could special summon one from your hand. So they're all these big monsters. Looks like he's playing Destiny board with Gold Sark, Dark Sanctuary. I am not too familiar with this deck, unfortunately. Although interesting, he didn't just play it right off the bat. But I'm going to be in a pinch of trouble, because I need him to have monsters for me to summon them. And right now he doesn't have any monsters whatsoever. So I can't summon any of my Kaijus. There's a lot of the pure Kaiju builds that I've seen, they give your opponent like monsters. They play like Silent Wabi or something like that you could summon to your opponent's side of the field, so they always have something to tribute. But I went for pure 100% Kaijus, and that may be my downfall, because it looks like, let's see, you could special summon it as a normal monster instead. If you do, it's unaffected by card effects. Cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. When it attacks directly, toss a coin. If the result is heads, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of the current attack. Okay, so the question is, they're unaffected by other card effects. Can I tribute over them with the Kaiju? If I can, then we're good, because he's not going to be able to make his Destiny board. If I can't, then I literally have nothing I can do. Just absolutely nothing. Just a feel. Well, not absolutely. I do play Call of the Haunted, and I do play stuff like, oh good, we'll just go ahead. Yeah, we'll put up this. Well, no. I don't want him to know what I have. Well, plus, I want to have more. So I play this Call of the Haunted that lets me special summon them out of the grave, but I have to be able to discard one first. So let's just keep our hands. Hopefully we'll have 7 cards next time, and then we can discard one. So this Destiny board at the end of your opponent's turn, he can place one. Interesting. So all he has to do is spell out death, and he wins. This is alternate win condition. He's got a lot of spell traps, I tell you what. So, yeah, let's just end phase. He can't set one. Oh, but I guess he could special summon it. Yay, and then I'll discard that. Interesting, but they have to spell the word death, don't they? Or, yeah. Weird, it still says final in there. Or Dinal. Dinal? Dinal. So let's go ahead, we'll call the Haunted our Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Big 3,300 attack point booty. Put out our Kaiju Waterfront, because he knows what we're playing now. And, oh yeah, I could just special summon over that. There you go. Good game, I suppose, unless you have an alternate win condition. Oh wait, he can have my attack. Huh. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, I need to read this again. Toss a coin, negate the attack, and inflict damage equal to half of... Oh, okay, so he negated the attack. I thought it, like, halved my attack or something. That's not so bad. Unfortunately, though, I gave him Gameciel, which I shouldn't have. I didn't think he'd have so many cards in the graveyard. Yeah, we're just gonna go for now. Because Gameciel can negate all the things. If you don't know, the Kaijus, they all work on these Kaiju Counters. Rip. But yeah, they all work off these Kaiju Counters, which you get from doing various things. Oh, he's gonna put Destiny... Okay, so that's why he didn't immediately surrender. He has ways to recycle it. It's gonna be tricky. But yeah, this Kaiju Waterfront, every time a card's sent to the graveyard, it puts a counter on it. Up to 5. If I have 3 counters, I can search. And then the Kaijus use different amounts of counters to do different things. So... I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to do this because I gotta get him to use that. Unfortunately, I done goofed. I thought that effect only worked if I attacked into one of his things. Okay. So I can special summon this. Activate his effect. He could take 2 counters. And now he won't have any counters to be able to do things. Spirit Barrier, okay. But he can get 2 counters off of anywhere in the field and summon a token that has as much attack as he is. You can only control 1 Kaiju at a time, but he kind of gets around that by making these big old tokens. So let's just see whatever he has down here. Tails. So I shouldn't have been able to... You take no battle damage, but... Oh, what? I'm confused. I thought it said Tails up there. Oh, okay. Cat of Ill Omen, and then he's going to grab Destiny Board. And I get more Kaiju Counters. Which is not good. I need to... There's a bunch of Kaiju... The Kaiju spell traps all work around, like, you can either set 1 Kaiju on the field, or you can blow 1 up and then add 1 from your... Or special summon another one in its place. So if you get into a situation like this, you could hopefully get rid of it. Unfortunately, I'm not in that good situation. Let's go ahead. I was hoping he would actually negate that, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it, because then that would be gone. Either way, we're good. Because again, you remove them as a cost, so he can't chain it because there's not enough Kaijus on the field. Let's see. I think I should get rid of this while I can. Oh no, I'll wait for his Destiny Board. Oh, yeah, there's no reason to... Yeah. Oh wait, once he gets his Destiny Board out, I'll blow... Yeah, I didn't know which one it was. I should have paid attention. I guess I could do it now. Yep, there's only 1 counter, so he can't negate the things. Let's just toss our Moth and be like, nope and nope. You're not allowed to have Destiny. Imperial Custom, you fiend! Although this isn't a trap, so... We're good, but now he has 2 counters again. Oh, what do you know? There's another one. Just go ahead and get that Dark Sanctuary all day, every day. There we go. And luckily we got our Kaiju capture mission. So we're about to get into a thing where we're good. Oh wait, no, that'll only put him face down. That won't actually... Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused. Says you have to control them in the proper order, but he doesn't have them in the proper order. He just sort of has them. But anyway, okay, so Kaiju capture mission. I can flip 1 face down and it puts a counter on this. There we go. So now he doesn't control a face-up Kaiju, so I could give him 1. Bada bingo, bada bango. And I can just take 2 more counters off of there. And bada boom, we got a full field full 2800s. Granted, he could do 14 if he lands on head, so we'll see. Is luck on our side? Yay. It's just coin flip the game. Ooh. Oh no. That's not good. I think I lose. Rip. I couldn't handle the burn, but again, that was kind of This is kind of a mismatch. I'm not really... This is more of like an anti-meta kind of deck. I could tribute your stuff. So, there you go. At least that was interesting. Good old Blazing Mirror Force. Let's go to the second duel and see if we can get a more traditional deck. Alright, here we are. Duel number 2 versus Saivio. Again, we're going to go second because we want to give him a chance to put something on the field, and then we can put something over it. Gonna go ahead straight. Allure of Darkness. Oh boy, Predator Plants with the Eidolons. These are not even out in Japan yet at the time of recording. I think they come out fairly soon. They might be out by the time this episode is out, but these are just super new at the moment. That's why the card art's not all that good. Fusion summon from your extra deck using cards. Okay. Send this card. Okay, so let's go make a Predator Plant. Gotcha. Hand to the graveyard. Okay. And that banishes it, and then he has something that can get it back out. Okay. So he's just going to be fusion summoning to movie the game. So, let's see. At this point, we have nothing that generates counters, so these are just big beat sticks. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and give him Kamungus, because this is the least useful. This is like when a monster is normal or special summoned, you can remove 2 Kaiju counters, and those monsters can't attack, and their effects are negated. It's decent, but this guy who can, like, negate any spell, trap, or effect, and banish it with 2 counters, much better. But just for the sake of this, we're just going to go ahead, 3,000. He can remove 3 counters to destroy all cards on the field. Yep. Yep. Pure Kaijus. They mess with a lot of things. I tell you what. Not many decks. This really is one of those weird decks that's sort of like, I'm not going to play traditional Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care what you're playing Kaijus now. I give you a Kaiju, I have a Kaiju, and we're going to battle them out. And let's see who could do best with the monsters that I'm giving you. And again, you know, maybe he'll get rid of this. I can only have one at a time. I don't have any spell trap support at the moment. But then I could just give him another Gameciel and attack over it with Gadaria? I just call it Mothra, because it's essentially Mothra. Oh. Okay, and then he's gonna get Starving Venom. No. I don't know what happened or why. I am confused. What happened? It's these new cards. Gotta wait for them to come out for a bit first. Let people test them. Let them have their way. Let's go ahead and attack that. I should mention right now, if you got these cool sleeves, they've got Dagoran, the Godzilla equivalent with the fire. Lower level than itself. Ah, and I'm much higher. Oh, I'm 1 level higher. Yeah, but I've got Dagaran and Gameciel, who were the first 2 released. And we've got them on the Kaiju capture mission, battling off with the sort of anime lines and everything. If you like these sleeves, and you like to get them for yourself, donation on the Patreon as low as $1, or as high as, I don't know, $100, whatever you feel like. That'll get you these sleeves, as well as all the sleeves I've ever made for all the What decks in the past. I think we're up to episode 78 now. So 78 sleeves. I also make a custom negation animation, which you'll see if I ever get Gameciel out. And you can get the deck file as well. So if you just want to play this and you don't want to, like, figure out what cards are what, you could just download that. So that you get a lot of bonuses. And I also duel with all the people on the Patreon once a month. I have, like, a hangout. And that's really the only time I have to duel with people. Okay, good. He's finally going to do something. It's not going to be so terrible. 1 monster effect. They can only attack. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. This is going to blow up everything on the field. And I get to summon 2 monsters. We're going to get 1 from him. 1 for... Oh, no, wait, no. One for me. I need to pick this guy because he's got a lot of attack. And one for him. Bada bingo. Oh, I guess he needed that in the graveyard. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Either way, and I think they have to attack this turn or something. It's not really important because I almost always attack with them. And then you can banish that to search a Kaiju, which again, we don't really need at the moment. We're looking for those spell trap support because we don't really have any spell traps at the moment. You got to play a lot of Kaijus to make this work, and unfortunately, you sometimes get all these Kaijus. It really comes alive once you get the counters and you can do stuff, because a lot of these this guy in particular is like, if anything targets let's see, during either player's turn when a card or effect is activated that targets one card. Doesn't have to be your card. It doesn't even have to be on the field. It could target cards in the graveyard. Anything targets, you can remove 3, negate, negate the effect, and then destroy one card on the field. So it doesn't automatically destroy the card that it negates. But you can, that's the cool thing, is like you can negate it and then destroy something else. And 3300 is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, he's a big, huge, giant demon spider thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and use this. Do I have any more Kamungus left? I don't think I do. Nope. I'm just gonna grab one of these. 'Cause I have it. And then we'll go ahead and attack over that. You can stall all you want. Won't do you any good. I don't even have any effects to activate at the moment. I just really need to get through my deck and get spell traps that aren't interrupted Kaiju slumber. You got a trap? Wanna do some kind of trap magic? Nope. And yeah, even though this is good for clearing the field, so I'm gonna get this here. I'll just discard one of my Mothras. Godarla. I don't like that name. I don't like that. Most of their names I don't even actually know. I just know them by the card art. And then Gameciel, because Gameciel's actually like really, really good. During the standby phase, you could special summon one Predator Plant. Its effects are negated. Special summon it when it leaves the field. Okay, this is gonna get some Predator Plants on the field, and they can do shenanigans with my level. But I've yet to see them do anything that actually is like painful. They usually just get out Starving Venom, and it doesn't work very well. But who knows? Now they have a whole bunch of monsters. Any tuners? Nope. Do they have something bigger than Starving Venom? Nope. It's going to get a crap ton of attack. But I think I'll still be fine. Unless they could summon another one. Add one card with Preda. Add one Preda card. Interesting. What? Take a fusion with, hand or field. What lets him fusion summon? Dark monster with a level 8 or higher. How can he fusion summon with my monsters? Well, that sucks. I don't know what let him fusion summon with my monsters. That wasn't a good game. I don't know what happened. I don't know what did what. And here we are, third duel versus John 7. Yeah, actually, I tried to save that replay from last time and look over it, and it didn't save for whatever reason. I guess I put a question mark in the title, and I guess that doesn't work or whatever. So someone will have to explain that to me. I feel dumb. My apologies. I guess I should have been paying more attention. I didn't think they could fusion someone with my monsters or send them to the graveyard through any means. That's just a pity. But that's fine, we've got another duel. We're only 2 duels in. Hopefully, again, I play less, like I play a lot of Kaijus, but I play more spell traps than monsters. So the fact that I'm getting these hands that are nothing but Kaijus is a little silly. We got 9 card extra deck, which is interesting. I of course got a 15 card extra deck because there's no reason not to, even though I will never ever probably go into this, not in the slightest. Just because you can only control one Kaiju, and you can't Ixie summon with tokens. Well, isn't that just a fine howdy-do? You gotta put something on the field, bro, otherwise I can't do anything. Summon a monster. Set a monster, maybe? Something. If I'm playing against Yosinjus, I'm doomed. That is the one thing about that. Like that's the price you pay when you go for pure kaijus. Yep, we don't need doubles. As you end up getting these hands that are just like, or these opponents that are which surprisingly like against any other deck, I would be like, or not against, but if I had any other deck, like this guy would be dead already because I'd be able to summon however many things. But because he's not summoning anything, I'm in a bad position. I had one guy I was playing, like, I played the Kaiju Waterfront, he made me go first. It's just upstart goblin. Let's just... Twin Twister. What are those? What are you playing? Dark Magician? Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I had one guy I was playing, I went first, I put out the Kaiju Waterfront, and then he just like summoned Honest, attack with Honest, send Honest back to the hand. I'm like, you rat bastard! And he just did that for like 6 turns, and I kept trying to draw and do the best I could. Like, I blew up my own interrupted Kaiju Slumber so I could use it to search to hopefully deck thin faster. Because if I can get those Call the Haunted, because I had a Twin Twister, I used the Twin Twister, so I discarded like a Doggeran. Well, isn't this just a tricky pickle? I'll just set this because I don't think he's doing anything. He's just afraid to summon his monsters. Come on, call them. I hate you. Damn deck. Come on, it's Dark Magician. Summon something. Get out a big Ixie so I can tribute over it and get going. You know, we'll be back. Oh my god, he finally summoned something. 27 turns in. Oh, what are these? What is going on? Is he like doing the Psy-Frames thing where he thinks as long as he didn't play anything, he's gonna win? Like, granted, I would deck out one thing before him if I wasn't playing fucking, whatchamacallits. No, I'll take that 13. See, it's fine, you're good. What's it? Jar of Avarice, so I could shuffle 5 cards in and continue my plays. But okay, finally, we have liftoff. We could do the things. Let's go ahead and give him, what's this? 3 Kaiju Counters. Yeah, let's give him Kamungus. Which will give we played the Kaiju files. This is every time let's see, add 1 spellcaster, okay. Every time a Kaiju is summoned to either player's side of the field, this adds a counter to it. If it has 3 counters, I could send to the graveyard to... Okay. He's just going to banish that, and then add a Dark Magician. Which means, once again, we're not going to be able to do anything. But yeah, if I get 3 counters on it, I could send it to the graveyard and add a Spell Trap. Okay, he's got something else. Thank the Lord. Okay. So, let's see. Let's give him... Don't want to give him this, because he'll... Oh wait, no, I could do that. Okay. Give him Gameciel. Special summon Radian. Radian's effect. I remove the 2, he can't then remove the 2, because he has to negate something. I got 2 2800s. Let's just give that dang old attack. But yeah, so in addition to searching and gathering counters on it, it has the cool effect that I can blow up a Kaiju on either side of the field and replace it with another Kaiju from my deck. Whoa, what's this? Dark Horizon, special summon 1, Dark Spellcaster with... Okay, so he gets a Dark Magician finally. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see, I got a lot of things here. No, he's just getting Magician's robes. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, so the point is I can make like 2 or 3 of these. I can make like 2 of these tokens usually, and then I'll swap him out for Gameciel, and then I'll have, you know, be able to negate things and have 2 2800 attack point monsters. And if he summons anything, I can just beat over it. Let's see. Target 1 monster you control, tribute it, then special summon 1 spellcaster from your hand, then destroy 1 monster on the field. Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and pop my capture mission because I'm trying to get as many counters as possible, as quickly as possible, so hopefully I can do one of these big effects. So I'm just going to flip this face down just for defense reasons. He could still blow it up if he wants to, but every time I flip one face down, I get to draw a card, or not draw a card, but I get a token. A counter. And either way, he's going to summon Dark Magician, 2500, not going to be able to get past the 2500 defense. So we're good. That means no matter what, I can flip this up and make another token. And I'm still waiting for him to pop the, like, Eternal Soul or something, and then I got this Twin Twister just waiting. Just ready, watching. It waits for no man. No Man's Sky? Perhaps. Who can say? Demons from the hinterlands. Oh, and there's gonna... okay. Yep. Go ahead. In defense mode. And then blow up another monster. I can just interrupt him with a Kaiju Slumber. Because he is not doing... These are not the kind of Dark Magicians I'm used to. Maybe his Eternal Souls and his Magic Mirrors are just all in that 19 cards, and he's just having the worst kind of hand. He's just setting things all over the place. Hey, good old Kaito Waterfront. Waterfront, fronting all the water. So that every time a card's sent to the graveyard, I think I mentioned that already, I get a token. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and give him Doggeran. Yay. And then I'm going to summon my Sticky Bee. Do I need another? No, I think I'm good with the Kaiju files. So his effect, I can remove 3 counters. I'll just get all rid of one of those. And have the attack of all monsters on the field, except for himself. So then you can attack, so that's why you give him the bigger one. You give him this one, it's bigger, but it doesn't have a quick effect that it can use on either player's turn. This is both players' turns. Well then. Yeah, that's fine. That comes back to my hand. That goes to the graveyard, so I get another counter. He's going to summon that back out. And then, you know, I'll just, let's see, what am I looking at? 1, 2, 3. That'll reset his attack. But, yeah, we're fine. I'll just go ahead and special summon this back out. Should I make Gameciel? Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll go, oh. He's doing stuff. Target one of those monsters, 1 spellcast, send those to the graveyard, special summon a dark spellcaster. Can flip face down. Nope. But he doesn't have one in his deck or graveyard that he wants to summon, I guess. Okay, that's fine. We've got 3. There goes that guy. He's pretty cool. Now I've got enough tokens forever. And he's still got like a 1500 attack Dorgeron. Yeah, this deck is trickier than I thought it would be. I just thought it was like, you give them the weaker one and you attack over. But no, you gotta plan out their effects and everything. Okay, so he finally got his Dark Magical Circle. Will he have his Eternal Soul? Will he be able to try to summon the thing so I can finally Twin Twister? That's all I'm waiting for. Like, this isn't all that useful on its own. I'm just waiting for him to try to summon something so I can Twin Twister it. Okay, he's got to have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. Can he get both? Or was that just... Yeah, again, I could just activate this at any time, so... And now I'm to the point where I can just be searching whenever I feel like it. Do I have 2 slumbers? I have 2 slumbers. I'm gonna start running out of Kaijus. Oh, wait, no, he's got a whole bunch. Fuck, he can use those tokens. I didn't think about him doing that on my turn. Go face down. I don't think that'll prevent it from working, but... Yep. Oh, great. That was like the worst possible thing I could have done. That's what I get for thinking about stuff. I should have used this and given him something else. I always forget, because I give him this one with like the 1500 attack, and I forget that things are doing things. Yeah, we're good. We'll go ahead. Let's search. If you have more than 3 counters, you could search. Yeah. Do I got... Okay, I still got a bunch of counters. Summon out this guy. He's got... Let's go ahead and give him something he don't want. Something with a little less attack. Oh, I don't have very many. I don't have very many Kaijus at all. And then we'll go ahead and do this. This says when he attacks, you can't activate anything. You can also make 3 attacks on monsters, but of course he doesn't have 3 monsters for me to attack, so... We're just giving him the old sticky wicket. Let's see. And I already used that once per turn, and I did that, and okay. Yeah, we're good. I still want to kind of have Gameciel, because he's not running the traditional dark magician-y things. Magician's Rod, add 1 spell trap that has Dark Magician in its text. Okay. I mean, I have this other Twin Twister. Maybe I should just be blowing up his thing so he has less things. I'm just worried about that Eternal Soul coming out. Well, plus, if you destroy Eternal Soul, it destroys all monsters they control. So I'm just hoping he has that. Oh boy, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to go ahead during the end phase. We'll flip this face down. Just to give a counter, because then next turn I can just flip it face up again. It's no big deal. Oh, and my Jar of Avarice, finally. So let's flip this face up. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to search anymore, because my deck's already thin enough as it is. Let's go and activate that effect. Take 3 off of there. And we'll go ahead and give him the 3300 attack point tickle. Bada bingo. That puts us back up at 3. Again, he added some stuff, but he didn't... Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do this, because I don't need this Jar of Greed. Get rid of this, and whatever this is. Tired. Was it that? Okay, it's the Dark Horizon. And then we'll just set another one. Well, I probably should have set this... I'm not worried about decking out at the moment. I've still got this big guy that he is having trouble getting over. This is my last Twin Twister now, though. So I've really got to worry about him being able to do stuff. Again, just waiting for that Eternal Soul. See, that's the problem. Now I know how these work, and I'm waiting for something specific. What if he doesn't play Eternal Soul? What if this is like a deck built off of what he actually has, and Eternal Soul is too expensive for him? And then I'm just waiting for nothing. Where it's like, if I knew nothing about this deck, I would just be going full steam, because I'm like, I don't know what the hell or I'd just be Twin Twistering things and be done with it. We'll see. I mean, at this point, he's got nothing on the field. Assuming he can't summon some stuff with what he's got. Okay, there we go. We finally get a win. It was a long drawn out. These are going to be some long drawn out duels, I tell you what. We'll go ahead, just skip on into the 4th duel. Alright, here we are. 4th duel versus Whooper. Whoop whoop! Whoa, it's kind of like a burp there. I've been drinking this Yoo-Hoo. I love me some Yoo-Hoo. It's like chocolate milk, but with fundamental differences. It's like a chocolate drink. Oh, Wind Witches, good. More new stuff that doesn't exist yet. I love playing cards that are so new that they still have pictures with magazines and stuff and logos on them. Yeah. I really should probably switch this to TCG, but then I get nothing but like ABC dragons. At least this is like, you know, people experimenting around. Well, plus Windwitch, what is he gonna do? He's gonna make fucking, whatchamacallit. Yeah, that thing. Spent all his cards to make a Crystal Wing, and he's like, I've got the things, and I'm like, huh, well, this can't negate spell traps, right? Okay. Go ahead and put that out. Go ahead and put that out. Fuck, yeah. I shouldn't have done that. Because now this will have 2 counters. But that's fine. We'll just use our Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Well, don't I feel silly now? Okay, what I'll have to do then, I'll have to give him this big one. And then I'll take the little one. And then I'll use this to swap this out for the Mothman Prophecies. And now I have 3. I should have searched first. That was dumb of me. Boy, no, this is going to go to the graveyard. Yay. Now I'll have 3. And as long as I have 3, I can search. I don't even have to remove them. Let's go ahead and get Big Mother Buster. And I guess I'll set Twin Twister just to scare him. But I don't think these Synchro heavy decks are really going to use that. The question is, can he just make another Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon? Probably. I mean, he's Synchro heavy. We got the Terror Top. Add 1 Speedroid. Top and Tomberg. Normal summon, do shenanigans. We'll be back when he's done. And he just surrendered. He just surrendered. I guess he realized they couldn't build anything. But you know what? I'll take that after all our long duels. It's good to just have one where they just realize, nope, nothing I can do against Kaijus. Whatever I build, it's just going to get turned into a Kaiju. So we'll go ahead into the 5th duel. Here we are, the 5th duel versus Yabu White. I assume that's where he's going to go. Again, we want to go second. Let him establish a field, and oh, now we've got the opposite problem as before. We've got all the spell traps and none of the Kaijus. And watch, this is going to be the guy who's like going to make, he's going to use all his resources to make Ultimate Falcon. And it'll be like, if only I had a Kaiju. No, it's one of these shenanigans. Fucking Brilliant Fusion in non-Gem Knights. I really wish they would ban the one Gem Knight, yeah, her, Seraphonite. Because actual Gem Knights rarely, if ever, use this card. It's just here to be abused with Brilliant Fusion so that other decks can make stupid things. So, like, I think they should just, like, ban this, limit it, maybe. I mean, granted, it's not really doing that much in the meta or anything like that. So, I can understand. People just like to have the toolbox. They like having these, like, things that mess around with stuff. I don't know. Oh, what? Okay, so he's playing Karakuri ABC. Interesting, but also stupid. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got our Upstart Goblin, we got our Jar of Greed. We've got, okay, it looks like he's going more for the Karakuris than anything. Let's just hope he can't make a big thing and ABC. Granted, ABC, again, if we have some kind of Kaiju, is not that big of a problem to deal with. But sans Kaiju, we're having a bit of trouble. You know what, no need to watch these shenanigans. We'll be back when he's done, and we'll see what kind of weird field he's created. Well, look at that. Isn't he just fine and dandy like lemon candy? Made 2 burritos and a Mega and a Burrell. Let's go ahead and upstart. Although, most likely, This guy just got like the luckiest thing since Luck came to Lucktown, set up shop in a Luck station. Had his way all the way over to Luck. Unfortunately. There's very little I can do. But I think of all the things I don't want, this Cyframe Lord is the most I don't want. But I'm just giving another 2800 attack. I mean, he could already just OTK me with all these. So unfortunately, I think I've mentioned about, like, that's why I don't like Synchro decks, is like, you know, I didn't have any interaction with him. He just spent 5 minutes making a big field, and there happens to be nothing I can do about it at the moment. Except set a million traps. And hope that scares him a bit. But yeah, most likely, I'll see you in the next duel. Alrighty, here we are in the 6th duel versus Anonymous. We did indeed lose that last one, if you couldn't tell. There's just not quite much I could do with a field of that caliber with none of these. If I had one of these, man, that would have been a completely different duel. But I'm going first, which I don't like. Let's go ahead and upstart. Why the heck not? I mean, it'll give him 1,000 extra life points, that's why not. Yeah, mostly I play this here. Once you get the Kaiju field, the waterfront, then it's like every time a card's sent to the graveyard, you add a counter. So it's a good way to just, like, draw a card, add a counter. They get 1,000, but it's fine because you're building up resources and stuff like that. So it's actually something you don't want to get first turn. It's something you want to get after you've already, like, established a field. Speaking of the waterfront. Let's see. I'm going to be getting a maximum of 2 counters. So I think... No, that's not going to work. Okay. So for now, we'll just go ahead. There's your Mizuki in the grave. We'll go ahead and summon this out, because if he plays like any kind of spells or anything that sends stuff to the graveyard, then I'll have the 3 counters I need. Bada bingo. And then I'll be able to stop him when he starts to target things. If not, well, you know, at least it's a 3,300, like, booty for him to walk into. I guess it's not the booty, it's the attack, whatever that is. A 3,300 dick? No, that's lewd. I don't believe in that. Let's see. Could be anything at this, well, not anything, but it could be, there's a whole bunch of zombies. Could be zombie synchro, could be Shiranuis, which is like zombie synchro, but with fundamental differences. Could be just some sort of lawn mowing. No, he doesn't have 60 cards. Lightsworn zombies, chaos zombies. Probably gonna go for the Norden. Yep. Yay. Oh, what, you want to target things in the graveyard? Well, I'm not going to be allowing that. Negate. Nah, dog. And I'll destroy that. Now you have no tuner. What you think about that? And this is destroyed in the end phase because of instant fusion. And there we go. That's how you can use counters to your advantage. We'll go into the 7th duel. Alright, here we are in the 7th duel versus Ben Wyam. Very normal sounding name. I am, of course, Jet Jagar, which, comment in the comments if you get the reference there. It has something to do with Kaijus, but it's just a little bit obscure. Awesome, Mermails, and they're going first, which is great. Mermails are very weak against Kaijus, because usually they just build up this big impenetrable field of things. Again, kind of like that ABC deck from last time, except for now I actually have Kaijus and stuff. So should be interesting. I don't think I've seen that one, or maybe I'm just not used to seeing them with such good card art. That dang old HD card art, I tell you what, it really changes the way I look at these monsters. I can kind of see why people like the art now. Let's see, target 1 Mermail. Special summon any number of level 4 Mermail monsters from your deck whose combined levels are less than or equal to that monster. So you can get a 4 and a 3. I think that's new. I've definitely never seen that before. And then he's going to instant fusion. Yeah, he's just going to build a whole lot of things. So while he's doing that, I just want to go ahead and give a Hardleg Patreon shout-out to Mr. Ryan Smith, who is, once again, our top Patreon donator for the moment, and a guy who's he's just been fine and dandy, you know? He's got another Patreon request coming up soon, and he's given me an opportunity to play something that I normally wouldn't play. That's going to be pretty awesome. So give him thanks down there. Say hello. Tell him he's a neat guy, because he's really helping fund the channel and get all these amazing things for you guys. Looks like we're playing. It's totally awesome. Which again is fine, because I'm just gonna kaiju over it. Just kaiju over it with like this guy and then 3300. Oh no. 2 toads? I'm not sure I could beat 2 toads. 2 toads are better than 1. Oh wait, no. I don't have to activate anything. I can just, okay, yeah, you'll see. It'll be a surprise. Okay, surprise time. First of all, no. What you think about that? Ooh. Second of all, just to make sure, because I don't want anything interrupting this, get rid of that shit. Oh, it's just an instant fusion, okay. Special summon out that. Kill his other toad. We're just going to get him another water monster back. And then let's go ahead and just clear that dang old field. Well, let's see. Yeah, because I'm not going to get any kaiju files. I don't want him summoning any more toads, so... let's just go ahead and get rid of everything. Yeah, I'll take this guy, and you can have a Gameciel. He's pretty neat. So there you go. I haven't completely decimated him, but you know, it's hard to beat a field of 2 tree toads. But I did it. Maybe he could make a whole bunch of other stuff. Maybe I was bad to give him a water kaiju. That might have been a bad play. And I'm sure he could go off again now that he's got more cards back in his hand. But I did my best, damn it. I did my best. Yep, ripping pepperoni. He blew it up. If this had been like a Kaiju Waterfront instead, where I could have played that and then had out the one kaiju, then I might have stood a chance. It's really weird. Usually when I see mermails, they just blow their whole load in one turn and then they have nothing else they can do. If mermails are going to be more like that, we may be in for some trouble. Either way, let's go into the 8th duel. Alright, here we are in the 8th duel versus a guy who wants to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Great a guy. There's just not quite enough letters. Well, they wanted me to have Kaiju Waterfront, and now I do. Unfortunately, we got Dark Magic Circle, that's no good. If he summons a Dark Magician, he gets to banish. And this thing can't be destroyed while it has a Kaiju counter on it, but it could sure as hell be banished, which is no good. What I need now is that good old Twin Twister that I play a couple of. We just gotta hope. Hope on a rope.mp3. Pot of Duality. Okay, he's not special summoning any now. But he's gonna get that dang old Solemn Strike, I tell you what. Which is gonna be a little bit of a tricky pickle for me. Well, it depends. No, he's gonna get that. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from his hand and or graveyard. So that's what that is. Ha! Ooh! Ee! Ting tang! Walla walla bing bang! I tell you what, okay. Activate that. Activate the Kaiju files. Go ahead and get one of those tokens. 2 of those tokens. You want to summon out your Dark Magician now? What are you going to banish? There's a lot of things for you to banish. And I think we're good now. I'll just flip this face down because he's not going to get enough counters. I don't have any monsters anyway. Well, granted. Nah, we're fine. We're fine for now. Like I said, unfortunately, we're just in a bit of a tricky pickle because he's going to be able to banish things, and I don't want that. Dark Magic Circle. I had all my Twin Twisters against that other guy, and now I don't have any of them. Aw. He banished my Call the Haunted. I needed that. That was like the one thing I didn't want him to banish. You're gonna be able to use that again? No, okay, good. Granted, he's got 2 level 7s, he's gonna make the thing, and then he can summon another Dark Magician, and I'm gonna be in for a tricky pickle. Or he's just gonna attack with all these, and deal enough damage. Yeah, let's just wait for the Mad Flame Kaiju to attack. We can flip that face down, fortunately. Ouch. Good old 21. I'll still survive. Just barely, but I'll still survive. Unless he's got something that can negate this somehow. I don't think so. I capture you. And Twin Twister it. Oh no. Yeah. Has its effects negated. Well, fuck me sideways. Okay, here we are, 9th duel versus Pogo Andre. Not doing too good. We pretty much gotta we gotta win these last 2 just to break even. Which I was hoping we'd go at least like 6 and 4 maybe, but it's looking less and less like that as we go. And of course we're going first again, which means there's a chance we could get OTK'd. Which again you can alleviate if you play something like Silent Wabi, but then, you know, that's one less thing that you're gonna do. And, Blue Eyes. Can Blue Eyes OTK? I'm sure they have the ability to. I've not particularly seen them, but we'll see. Usually they just make like 1 blue eye. I'm gonna be taking at least 3,000, that's for sure. But I think I might be safe from all the things. No, because now he's got Alternative Dragon. And then, okay. Level 9, target 1. Okay, he's got that. So I think we should be good. He can make a Spirit Dragon or something. I'll take 3,000. That's to be expected. But hopefully I got a pretty decent thing. I could set up some Stuff Man. I'd prefer to have my Waterfront, but can't always get what you want. You try sometimes, just might find, get what you need. I didn't get what I... Well, that's still not that bad. Okay, so what do we want? Okay, so first of all, we want to activate this. And he's probably like, oh no. I don't want any part of that. And this is 3 Kaiju Counters. Okay, so I can give him one of these and then get, like, get this guy out. Ooh, okay, maybe not so much. Damn, gonna give him 2 cards. I ain't liking that. But now I can't use this because that's gonna give him a 3rd card, and I don't want to have 3. Okay. Yep, we'll go ahead and bada bingo. And bada bingo. Ouch. A sad state of affairs, to be certain. But I don't want to have him... He can't leave that level 8 on the Blue Eyes player field. That's not going to be any good. Get that Kaiju capture mission. And we'll go. Yep, that damn Max C. So it would have been much better if I get 2 28s. And then I could have blown up one of them with the Kaiju files. And gotten like a Gameciel or something. Just a 3,000 defense point wall against all his things. Luckily, I don't think he has anything that can get over this attack-wise. He's going to have to try to blow it up. And hopefully... Oh, wait, no. He can make... I forget. They have, like, rank 8s that go up to, like, 4,000. But again, if he makes one of those big rank 8s, I can tribute over it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and get that extra thing. It's not going to help me. I really wish more of these cards would be like target a face-up monster. That would really help me out. But he can't attack the turn he uses that. Granted, if he summons another tuner, he can make another one of these guys. Or maybe he has a second Spirit Dragon or something. Either way, I'm set up for next turn. Next turn I can either like have the attack of everything or I can make two 2800s. I think I want to have the attack of everything. Let's see. Either player's turn, you contribute this monster, synchro summon a... Okay. In defense position. So we can't tag out and then attack. So that's good. It's a little uneven, but we're not dead yet. Although we're not doing too great, I tell you what. And he's gonna tag out for Stardust Spark Dragon for some reason. It's not gonna save you. You may think that it can save you, but it's not gonna save you. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna give him Radian, because I'd rather be able to have his attack. Hopefully I can do that during several turns. This is 27, this is 25 defense, so I could set it face down. I got another one anyway. So let's just be like, nah. I don't think so. Well, doesn't that just... I can't even think of a funny thing. You got your one vanity's emptiness at the one time you needed it. Motherfuck. Oh, I can activate this now? Oh, I can activate that part of it. Okay. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. What's this? Nope, can't activate it because it would special summon monsters. Can't special summon. You lucky duck. I can't even spell lucky right. Of course, now he can't special summon either, but he probably has a way to get rid of this. We'll see. Either way, I can continue to flip this down. Oh, as long as there are less than 3 Kaiju counters on it. So if he flips that face up, I can just be like, nah, put it back face down again. And he can't special summon until then, so we'll see what happens. Yep. Unfortunately, it's if there's less than 3 counters on this card, you can do that. And there are more than 3 counters on it now, and I still can't special summon anything, so I think I may be done for. Okie dokie, here we are in the 10th and final duel versus Alex. Hopefully, we can pull at least one more win out of our Kaiju ass. Playing a more than 40 card deck, which is pretty neat. Let's just go ahead and set Twin Twister and call the Haunted. A good combination in this deck because I could discard one of my Kaijus and then just call the Haunted it back onto the field. What will do? What deck is play? Tell me your secrets, Alex. Comment in the comments if your name is Alex, by the way. Just for, you know, shits and giggles. Let's have a fun, dandy old time, you know. Just ding-dong doodle our way to victory. Set another one. Come on, you know you want to. You've got to have that defense. Yeah. Well, fuck it. We'll get one play out. Oh, he's nice. Neat. So go ahead and get that by. Howdy. Smiley face. We'll just go ahead and let the Moth give him a 2700 attack, 27 attack point tickle. Exactly. He's a friendly. He knows the score. I've only got one. I'll have possibly 3. So setting Jar of Avarice now. Not the best prospect. Where are you from? I am from Missouri. And you, good sir? I know you shouldn't start a sentence with "and," but I live by my own rules. I live dangerously. That's why I got moths out here. Moths and things. Deutschland. Ah, very nice. That's Germany for those of you who don't know. The German word for Germany is Deutschland. Weird how language works out that way. Ooh, good old Vice Dragon. Ah. Guten Tag. I think that means good morning or something. It means something. It's German, I know that. I don't know much else. I don't speak the Deutsch. 27's bigger than 25, I tell you what. We're going to need to do a little bit better than that. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that Stardust Dragon. Can't be having that. Ah, guten Abend. It's like 4 p.m. right now. It's like in the afternoon. I think Tag is morning. Here's 23. Great, I have to do math. Oh. Ah, I see. Very late at night. 23, that would be 11 o'clock. I don't know why that took me so long. I'm like, I have to do math. I'm like, wait, no, 24 would be midnight, so 23 is 11. That's... Joe, bad at math. He has to sit down. That's why it takes him so long to deck build. He has to do all these things. Well, you're just putting out this junk forward. I mean, at least he's friendly. He's just not very good at deck building. But that's fine, you know, it's not necessarily about winning, it's about having fun. Although I do like to win. If you can win and have fun, then that's like the best of both worlds, you know? Okay, he's got some kind of tuner. Level Eater. You fiend! Granted, with these two, all he can make is, the car. Formula Synchron. And then he's not going to be able to use Level Eater on that. But he will draw a card. So maybe he'll get like Dark Hole Raigeki. He can attack me for 200. Oh, you know, he could do other things. Special summon. Okay, he has to add a Junk Synchron. That's another tuner. You already got a tuner, though. You don't want to get too many tuners. Ha 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 ha. Too many tuners. Get it? It's a funny thing. I'm getting kind of tired, if you could tell. And again, I got all these Kaijus. Just discount Kaiju Warehouse. I'm tempted to give him some. Just so I can, yeah, I'll do more damage that way. And then I'll have, you know, I'll be able to hopefully use this Jar of Avarice at some point and just send them all back. Oh, wow. Yep. Kaijus are tricky. Let's watch. He's got like Forbidden Lance or something, and this will be like the worst mistake of my life. Wonder if he knows what tricky means. That's kind of one of those things that are like it means something specific in English, and like if you looked up the dictionary definition, it wouldn't be the same as what I mean when I say things are tricky. Mine is more like tricksy, like hobbits being tricksy. Yeah, so we did some damage, and we're filling up our graveyard. So he blows that up, that'll be 4, so we're almost there. I'll go ahead and set that, hope he doesn't blow it up. Granted, if he had the means to blow things up, I'd assume he would have hit this Call of the Haunted by now, because that would kill my giant moth demon. And so far, he's not liking my giant moth demon, because it has more attack than he does. It's just a pity. I feel like I haven't quite shown off how great these can be yet. I haven't gotten this, like, Gameciel with a bunch of tokens lock that I get sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I've beaten some ABC dragons, I've beaten some metal foes, I've beaten... Well, Tree Toad's not even a problem with this deck, because you just tribute over it. Same thing with Dark Law. It's like, oh, that's a fancy Dark Law you made. It'd be a pity if someone just gave you a spider instead. It's got that unknown Synchron. It's just a ball. It's just a ball with an eye on it. Too many tuners. Granted, now he gets to summon something. I can't stop that. All I got is a big smiling jar with goofy, candy-looking teeth. Looks kind of delicious. Probably more valuable than anything. But yeah, he's gonna get what? Oh, he's gonna get that. No, now you have too many tuners. Bad choice. Now you have all tuners. Need non-tuners to synchro. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, there you go. Oh. There you go. Now you got yourself a tuner. Oh, man, he's losing the Doppel Warrior. I'm going to lose right here. He was going to make Stardust Super Dragon. No. Well, maybe. There's the one that, like, look at the top like 5 cards of your deck and it gets attacks depending on how many tuners you reveal. Is this it? Yeah. So, if he gets 5 tuners, I may lose right here. If not, no tuners. Good. Good, I'm glad. I think that Zhao Madong thing might have been a tuner. Whew, that was a close one. I did not want to lose this automatically. Fortunately, I could tribute over this. Oh, he's making something else. Oh, Junk Warrior. It's going to gain attack equal to all the level 0 monsters. Oh, wait, no. He's going to get tokens, so it's going to get 800 more attack. 31, that's quite a bit. That's too much for me to handle. I need something that can give me some tuner or some counters. Maybe blow up the field, or just give me an interrupted Kaiju Slumber. That would be cool. Oh, he's gonna get rid of it for Stardust Charge Warrior. Ah, okay. I would have kept the big thing. Now you just made my choices a lot easier, just so you could draw a card. So we'll see. I'm gonna take some damage, but I should be able to just tribute over this. Oh god. Oh, he's making so many more things. You know, we'll just be back once he's done making things. Oh, thank. I was worried he was gonna make Crystal Wing. That would have been a big problem for me. No, but he gets that out. That's not a tuner like I thought it was. So we're good. Yeah, he had a level 6. Oh, what is this? Select one. Oh, okay. Jeez. He's just doing all sorts of things. I did not think Stardust would have access to so many shenanigans. I still don't think that's enough. I'm not sure if this thing can even attack. No, it can. Even though it didn't reveal a tuner. So I'm going to take 5,000 or so, which is going to suck. And even if I get interrupted Kaiju Slumber, I can't use it. But I'll have it. And, well, either way, if I can tribute over like this, and then special summon this and attack into 100, that'll be game right there. Unless he's got some sort of wicked trap. I ain't trusting no traps. But hey, he did quite a bit. That's what I get for underestimating him. Got me down to 1900, you did. Summoning this was probably a bad idea, though. This is going to be your downfall just right here. Having your Zhaolong. I don't even know what a Zhaolong is. It just sounds gross. Oh boy. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Don't be liking that. And now he's got too much of a field. He can't summon his other thing, even if he could. Go ahead and put this out. Good game, sir. Indeed. You fought valiantly. Best Stardust deck I've ever seen. Which is true. I've not seen a Stardust deck that could do anything that's made like these other ones. Not very often you see Shooting Stardust Dragon come out. Usually they just sort of do stuff. So there we go. I'll see you guys on the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pure Kaijus. We went 4 and 6, which is not too good. I usually like to go at least halfway. These have to have a 50% win rate before I put them on the show at all. And I mean, these made it, they just didn't quite show it here. We either had decks that didn't put out enough monsters, or decks that put out way too many monsters when we didn't have any Kaijus. But hopefully I showed off a little bit of what they can do. They're pretty fun. The other variants are probably more competitive, but at least I could see what they're trying to go with all the counters and everything. It's actually a really fun, really thought-provoking deck to play, if not just a little bit too tricky. Next week, I'll be taking a Patreon request that wants me to look at Cyber Angels. Until then, good luck, have fun.